Hello, welcome, welcome. Stream 7 of King of the Castle. Last time we had a Marcher victory, which was very interesting because that is our first Marcher victory, and I am very happy for them. And we'll see how this one turns out. Ooh. The extension working. Oh, extension. My extension. Yep, we're good, I think. Okay. Wish I had something to do at the beginning of the stream. Guess I can go on for a bit. Maybe read a web novel. Hey, Just a Casual Businessman is here. Bang! Welcome back. How are you, Just a Casual Businessman? Good to see you. Hi, great. Awesome. You don't want to say bang too many times. I keep having flashbacks to when my castle was exploded sky high last stream, which was awesome. We had a Marcher victory. So now I'm a Marcher Queen. We'll see how you Marchers go about it. Happy we got our first victory last game. Yeah, I'm happy for y'all too. I wanted it to happen. That's pretty awesome. Now, the question is, are you guys going to stay loyal to me? Or are you going to try to blow me up again or something like that? Quite curious. I'm excited for this game. Let me try to remember what happened last game. I had my friend join us, commentate a little bit. I don't think he was terribly involved. He was part of the counts. Not much happened last game. Not that I remember anyways. Besides the blowing up the castle. We actually had like a three-way win set up, but I think the marches got the random roll. So that was pretty cool. Wizard got richer. Wizard's no longer a poor boy. How much money do you got? You got 16,000. Just a casual businessman. You're pretty rich. Jeez, that's insane. Live on YouTube to see what happened. Oh, did you? Okay. I'm glad the YouTube's coming in handy. I need to actually... I'm planning to actually make another channel just to shorten down like the VODs and get all like the clips and stuff. Because I do actually want to start trying a bit more on the streamer stuff, and maybe making some stuff on YouTube may draw some people here. I don't know, we'll see. I thought it'd be kind of fun to get all the fun stuff that did happen and compile it together. Clips, yeah, either clips or like little videos. So like we can make I could probably make a 10-minute clip out of each stream, or maybe even each game. And like, yeah, I think it'd be cool. The only thing I'm worried about is how long it's gonna take. I mean, each game is like 3 hours, typically on average. Sometimes we have games that are shorter than that. Most of the games I think we've had are shorter, actually. I don't think it'd be terribly difficult. It's just trying to surf through it all and find the clips. I'd be afraid I'd forget some. But I think it'd be cool. Yeah. Maybe. We'll have to see. I would also like to have a little bit of a presence on YouTube. Twitch is weird about like getting people, how do I say it? I guess like finding new streamers. On YouTube, you can make good content and people will find it typically. On Twitch, you kind of have to get a niche built up, which in King of the Castle, there's not a lot of people streaming, so it's easy to get people to come to your stream. Kyo's here. Welcome, Kyo. He wants to switch to Patrician. You got thrown into the counts, Kyo. I don't know how you switch. I was told there was a way. Not sure. Casual businessman, do you know how? So how's the Discord? It's okay. I made the Discord. I can actually throw a link in there. We don't have, it's very bare bones. Okay, let me open it up. Come on, Discord, don't block the whole screen. Routine. There we go. It's very bare bones for now. I'm trying to think of what we can add to it. Stuff. Where is it? How do I invite people? Copy a link. Yes. Okay. You can only switch in new dynasties? Are you kidding me? That's sad. We may have to start a new dynasty sometime. I mean, I do like continuing this, but I'm sure a lot of people do want to switch. Or like even like get the other factions, right? The Grandees and the Norse people, the Vikings. That'd be kind of cool to have. So if you guys do want to start a new dynasty, I'm fine with that. I don't, so aware about it. I bought the game in Steam. Oh, did you? I'm still kind of trying to think of things to do with the Discord. I was thinking of doing some like duels and stuff. Maybe having some people, if they have a little squabble, like in the game, and we could flesh it out in another game, like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, if you know what that is. Or we can even have ChatGPT decide, type in their names and type in what weapons they want to use, and just let it simulate it or something. I think that'd be kind of fun. Just to add more like fleshed out lore and RP for the people who like the lore and RP, the Dynasty, or of the characters really, the nobles. Because the game is not about me; it's about the nobles who go around the kingdom flaunting their ideals and stuff. And some of them are Republicans, some of them are capitalist, some of them want, you know, to blow up the king. It's quite fun. It'd be kind of cool that if we could, maybe, oh yes, Kaboo, yes. Gunpowder fun. Gunpowder is fun when it's not, you know, used against me, my opinion. I like it if we could use it against Kurth or the Ashmedians. Do the Ashmedians even have gunpowder? I think they're just like magic golems and stuff, right? I think they can even do it. Yeah, sorry, we're waiting for Patrician to start the game. Once we get a Patrician, we can go. I think Casual Hoy is streaming right now. We may have some people over in his stream. Yeah. Which is fine. I like Casual Hoy. He's a good guy. Either that or people are just not wanting to join today. Which I know we didn't have Ruru last time. I don't expect you guys to join every stream. That'd be crazy. Honestly. I'm surprised you guys can find the time to join it. King Israel likes cake. He does like cake. He loves cake. And I wish he would share more with me. But he doesn't. He's like, oh, I'm a main character. I'm gonna go around the world and just eat cake and have fun. I'm retired. Kyo says, ah. Are you frustrated, Kyo, that you can't join the Patricians? I don't know why you'd want to join them, Kyo. The Patricians aren't in a good way right now. I the sidekick. Are you the... Yeah. You are kind of like the sidekick. Overshade's here. Welcome, Overshade. How are you? Overshade's in. See how much money Overshade has now. He has 22, right? Yeah, 22,000. He's a rich man. He gets the wealth. Rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's how it works in this kingdom. Good, nearly forgot it though. What do you mean forgot it? I'm glad you're doing well, if that's what you're saying good to. You nearly forgot you were rich? Oh, the stream? Ah, don't worry about it. If you do forget it, it's fine. I'm not gonna hold it against you if you missed stream. I was saying earlier, like, I'm surprised that so many consistent people come in and join it. For what I spent 248 rubles for only customization, says Kyo. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyo. Yeah. I wanted to buy the game, but I don't have PC, says Just a Casual Businessman. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a PC master race. Everything I play is on PC nowadays. I used to do Xbox One, which my friends made fun of me for since most of my friends are like PlayStation people. I don't want to miss anything in King of the Castle. If you want to, actually, we can do a break every now and then. That way we can let some people who are like die-hard, consistent viewers to take a break. Because I know I don't want you guys to fret about missing a stream. That's why I don't typically like to stream King of the Castle for like 5 hours or so, because not everyone who wants to be in it can spend 5 hours of their day every day of the week nearly just to play some King of the Castle. So maybe we can set up a schedule and have it like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something like that. Or maybe like Monday, Tuesday, skip a day, Thursday, Friday. Something like that. I don't know. We'll have to negotiate. Big Cheese is here and so is We Are Afarius. Was Afarius here last stream? I forget. I don't know if he was. Casual Businessman is. Hey guys, what is your favorite region of the game? Yeah, who? Yes, you were? Okay. I kind of thought you were, but I couldn't remember. It's good to have y'all. How are you, Big Cheese? Just a casual businessman asks what everyone's favorite region of the game is. Oh, the peasant is back. We could probably restart the dynasty and re-add the try the other two regions. I think we can export the save, right? So we can come back to this, I think. Barry says, I am always yet never here. You're always, but also never. Peasant is back. Welcome back, peasant. Alfarius. He's a elected noble from the people. Says, oh no, Barons have a large majority. They might sabotage my vote, or sabotage any vote, true. Yeah, majority kind of broken in this game. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird because we have a ton of counts, but not all the counts join every stream. If the counts joined every stream, then I think the counts would have like a superior majority every time. Now Faria says, do you want to start this stuff again? Won't fall for your tricks, Chaos Worshipper. We could try other regions. Hi. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, we can... Actually, since we don't have any patricians, do you guys just want to start another dynasty? I can try to see if I can't export this. If I can export the save, we can just keep it for later. Yeah, we can? Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I can export it. Other monarchs may now play your save. Go to import dynasty screen, hit the import save, use the code below. Oh, okay. So as long as we have that code, we can come back to it, I guess? That's cool. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in the stream, so maybe later I can get it back. We'll start a new dynasty, though. Monarch's name. I'm Wood. Of the Dynasty Castle. I am a he. King Wood. Yeah, we'll continue the dynasty another stream. We'll play on Twitch. Continue. So we want the chiefs in the north and the grandees of the south. Which region should we keep? Because we can keep the March, the east, or the coast. The counts, yeah, I kind of like the counts. Overshade says the coast. Just a casual businessman says the counts. I'm kind of feeling the counts. The counts were involved a lot, but I do like the counts. The patricians, no one likes the patricians. Sadly. Or at least in our last dynasty. I think most of y'all want counts. Maybe. At least Afarius and just a casual businessman wants it. I think we'll go counts. But then I can go full RP. You can go RP because you can express your hate for the patricians. Is that what you're saying, Overshade? Alright, we'll try this. Blue, purple, and yellow. Man, this feels weird. Because, I'm a chief, says we are affairs. You guys can also change it up if you want. No, the greedy bit. Oh, I see. Did you want to be a patrician? If you want to be a patrician, I can go back. Patricians are my favorite aesthetically, but the counts and the barons are my second and third. I see. The patricians are cool. Do you want patricians, Overshade? Using the counts. I don't mind going back and doing it. Hello, Hungarian. How are you? I shall always be kind to the peasants in my land. So Overshade's in the north. He's a Viking. Kyo is joining the Grandees with just a casual businessman. Big Cheese and Nefarious are counts. Okay. I'm well. I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I guess we can begin the game. Hungarian, do you want to join this game? Because if you join right now, you can choose who you join. If not, it's fine. You can just come in here and watch. Yeah, I've been doing good. Oh, what? Jeez, okay. I actually have to be in a performance. Oh, okay. We'll continue. Really? You're an instrument? Are you part of a band or something? Or like a orchestra? Or is it like high school stuff? I have no idea how old you are, Hungarian, or what's happening. Or is it like proper, you're like an actual instrumentalist? North kind of fits because I have a Danish family name. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, man, this map feels different. Let's do the coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. I hope it goes well for you, Hungarian. Tell me how the performance is. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course. And we call the nobles in. So, we can host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. We can invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth. We can throw the king into the river, or we can say outdated traditions. There's no need for a coronation at all. The north has 0 faith and the south has 7. Yeah, the Grandees, I think they're a bit more religious, right? And the chiefs, they're like heretics, heathens. They believe in a different god, right? Than the ninth or something. I forget. I'll let you guys choose. Okay, you guys are going B. Invite foreign dignitaries and show off our wealth. The treasury will be decimated. Trade will increase and wealth will increase. Heretics! It's Kyo. The dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celeste Ath, and it's only appropriate you show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown atop your head as you stand on a golden podium. That's cool. Oh. Toby's here. Welcome, Toby. How are you? Family name ends with Sin, which means son. Oh, that's cool. Nice. The awed crowd includes such influential figures as the Dukes. Oh, Dukes of Sal. Remember the Dukes of Sal? Princes of Talvion, and even a pearl bearer from Atesh. Who's Atesh again? I forget. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. The trade is now modest in the north, dynamic in the east, and wealthy in the south. Wealth is increased for all the nobles, I think. Money. I like money. Only the Grand Penitentiary, okay, of the Kurth is not in attendance. Oh yeah, why is Kurth not here? The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed to the very concept of monarchy. Oh yeah, I guess they don't like us. Well, they're missing out. Got good food and wine. So the Count's allegiance... Oh, so Count's alliance against the Zealots, says Overshade. Who is everyone? Did Toby join? Yeah, Toby's a chief. So Toby, you are a chief. You look cool. Overshade is also chief. Chief Overshade is cool. Or, yeah. We are Farius. Cool count. Big Cheese, also cool count. Yo. Cool Grandee. Yeah. Council introduction. Hello, you. Kobe says, hello, you back? Uh-huh. Okay. Now that you're king, the first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the scorching south. Man, this place sounds awful to live in. Okay. My kingdom's desperate. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it, dealing with us lot, says Overshade. Thank you, Overshade. Now here's Big Cheese. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Thank you, Big Cheese. May the ninth god bless you, says just a casual businessman. Your Majesty, I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. That introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Big Cheesy says, I do not care for the church either, especially the Tyson rules and whatnot, yeah. You sign sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Okay, path to victory. Overshade says, my clan shall bring wealth to the kingdom. Are you going to raid the other nations or something? What is your military? 7. 7's pretty good. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? What goal should we go? Again, military, greatest king who ever lived, architect of a new golden age, peacekeeper, father of a nation, or a saint. I think we maybe go military again. Barry says, why do we always have to bicker? The casual businessman says, when the barons and the chiefs rebelled together, there's a cool reference. Really? They are both like militaristic nations or people, right? Zorn is here. I think that's how you say your name. Welcome, Zorn. You are a count. Welcome, Zorn. And Justinian's also here. Welcome, Justinian. You've been thrown into the chiefs, Justinian. Yay, says Zorn. Yeah, welcome. You are a count. We're starting a new dynasty just to get some of the other factions in and kind of play around with it. We have the other save file saved, so if we want to go back to it, we can. I want to go military again because I want to see what the chiefs are like. Warrior King is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Wait, now that I think about it, the Grandees are on the south with the Ashmedians, right? So won't the Grandees fight the Ashmedians? Forget. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay. Let's end the season. Laskal of the Justinian clan, notorious northern orator, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the north, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Wood. How do we make that happen? So you guys, the chiefs, get to decide on this. Justinian, Overshade, and Toby, you can either do an uprising, intimidation, or a hornblower to raise treasury, raise stability, or lower all faith. You guys want. Justinian is going for C. By the way, I can't read any channel but memes on the Discord. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to fix that. Because there are other channels, I think. Toby went for intimidation. Overshade went with hornblower. Various asked Justinian, how have you been, my friend? The chiefs plan to dig up old Odheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the night. This music is pretty good. Justinian says good. Varys says splendid. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower their combined total. Must lower the total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. So right now, faith is 11. Yep. So they already have that in the bag. Whoa, Grandies are cool. Arketa of the Kyo lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a daze. False pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Cries sadly in the corner, says Toby. Oh, poor Toby. We agreed an alliance against the Zealots in the east, says Overshade to Justinian. Hey, don't worry, you're a friend too, Bats. Okay. What do you guys want, Grandies? You can do sorcery, forever, or excommunication. Raise authority, raise on farming, or lower stability. Just a casual businessman and Kyo. What do you guys want? Excommunication? That doesn't sound too nice. Fever, raise on farming. Or sorcery. Now we had, wasn't there sorcery with the march where they got a wizard or something? Trevor. Just a casual businessman is going B. He says thanks. That means a lot. Okay, I guess the casual businessman is gonna say that. What do you want, Q? He says what? Why it didn't cast my vote? Did you vote, Q? I don't see your vote. Vote A. Okay. Q's going A. It may not have sent through. I don't know why. Alright. Let's see. I think it's a random chance. We'll see. Forever. Or just a casual businessman got it. Before. Grandee, claimant to Arketa, has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next queen. She's promised a first miracle, food for all. They were race farm. Strange. Yeah. I said that barons would sabotage, and they did it. The barons are sabotaging Kyo. There are no barons anymore. Advance their scheme. The Grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Their farming is currently 6. They'll also probably get that. Yuli of the Xorn dynasty, infamous Eastern chess master, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Wood wears the crown. Said that the barons would sabotage it. Okay, yeah. So, okay, counts. You can either go Subterfuge, Doppelganger, or Ascension. Subterfuge will lower stability. Doppelganger is lower defiance. Ascension is lower own faith. Your current faith is 4. Your defiance is 1. That's pretty easy. Stability is 5. I'm going to try to keep stability up. So I'd be in direct fight with you. We are Farius and Zorn are going C. Ascension, lower own faith. I think that might be a good option for y'all. The counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Great plan. I do like that plan. Objective survive. Kind of like the counts. I want immortality. I mean, I'd have to give up the throne, but I don't know, immortality is pretty good. Now I can either go Iron Choice or Unity. Do I want stability? I think I want stability. Stability pretty good. Low on lumber. Let's do that. Your Highness, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? You're harvesting their trees. We need the wood for our craftspeople. Here's Big Cheese. Who's the chief I forgot? Let me see. Let me check real quick. That's... Oh, it's Toby. Okay, Toby's the chief. Royal's pen in hand. Tells you 1,000 times, this Big Chief. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract. And that said contract has no exclusions for hunting. The North has spent some money. The counts have gained some money. Your greatness. The counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Okay. So what do we vote for? We can either do the chiefs have a contract and may go logging, let them harvest the lumber but share in the proceeds with the counts. That doesn't really make sense. Turn the forest into a joint northern eastern hunting reserve. Oh. Fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. So we got for Toby. Sad. Casual businessman says witchcraft. We must have solidarity with the workers so that we can take on the okay, Justinian. Are you turning into a commie now? Go Republican first. We have a contract, says Toby. Yeah. I do agree with the contract. Not spooky vibes, haunted. It's the trees are alive and will kill you, haunted, says Big G's. Okay. What are you guys thinking? Yes to the contract or say nay, they shall not? No, I'm a syndicate. Oh, okay. Syndicate. I see. I'll let you guys vote. I don't have a big opinion on this. Overshade is going C. Turn the forest into a joint northern eastern hunting reserve. Toby is going A. So is Justinian. Farius is going C. Big Cheese is also going C. Just a casual businessman went A. We have 8 nobles. Does anyone want to break the tie? Okay, Kyo's going A. Oh, and Zorn's going C. Okay. All the nobles have voted. I guess I can choose. You could say the chiefs have a contract and may go logging. That seems fair, but that trade percent not good. We might get haunted. We could turn the forest into a joint northern eastern hunting reserve. Think about the contract, says Toby. Yeah, you guys do have a contract. Evershed says C. I'm kind of feeling C, but Toby does have a point. There was a contract. Think about any living angry trees. Don't they are haunted? Hunting won't do anything to anyone. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think C's a great idea, but I also want to keep the sanctity of our contracts within the kingdom. We can't just be revoking contracts left and right and being like, oh yeah, actually, that forest is haunted. You can't mine there, or can't. Yeah, we work through contract counteracts. Doubt that, says Overshade. Says, we are a council. Why can't we just kick the king from a seat? King sitting on the seat doing nothing. He's useless. Oh, okay. Who said that? Kyo? Just because you said that, Kyo, I'm going C. No, this is not safe to do. Sanctity of contract. Since when does the law apply to the nobility? Jeez. We're turning it into a northern eastern hunting reserve. You guys have fun. A hunting reserve? That's not what we asked for. We need lumber, you fools. The Kingwood Friendship Reserve doesn't really get off the ground as the counts avoid it out of fear and habit. At least it keeps the chiefs from hacking it down. Yep. Listen, this is what happens when you talk back to your king. What happens when you say bad things? Toby looks at Kyo angry. I was gonna go with A, but just because of Kyo, I went the other one. Greetings, Your Majesty, says we are Farius. We've some fine news from my serfs in the east. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing the birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Okay, so there's this peasant baby who had a miraculous birth kind of thing. You'd say the king will send his blessings. The king has no time for peasant brats. Gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine, or send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Overshade says D. Barry says, Toby, stop being mad. Theo says A. So A is the king will send his blessings. I don't mind sending. Barry says A too. Toby says D sounds great. And the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. It doesn't sound too great to me, to be honest. Other Northerners, we must liberate the king from his throne. Place the red banner. I'm fine with you guys choosing on this. I'm not gonna put my input. So A or D, whatever you guys want. Or we can go C, go in debt. Justinian thinks debt. Yeah. Yo goes A. Overshade says, I'd rather hoist my own banner. Zorn went A. Toby went D. Varius goes A. Overshade goes A. I guess I will send the blessings, probably. Just a casual businessman drinks wine. He votes A. A. Big Cheek says, yes, we will exploit the peasantry's revolutionary sentiments to seize power for ourselves. Splendid idea. I mean, yeah, it's a good idea. Why work hard when you can have others work hard for you? Thank you, Your Highness, that is too kind. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Grace? Name after me? I don't know. Yeah, let me take a drink. Excuse me. Toby stops looking at Alferiously angry. Stops. Alfarius says, thank you. He's been looking at him angrily for a good couple minutes. Overshade says, go see for memes. I do like the memes. No one, only wood around here. Yeah, there can be 2 woods. This kingdom's not big enough for 2 woods. No. I'm the only wood around here. Naturally, Your Highness. You're most unique. None could hope to replace you. Yeah, and you remember that, Alfarius. Alright. The Honor Guard, let's choose. Inquisitor, good news, Your Majesty. I've received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you. These nobles hate peasant-born nobles. Oh, those nobles, yeah, they do. You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The Ninth will shield you from all harm. I've never seen the Ninth protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tangible guards, Your Majesty. Tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble for the palace. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee they won't run off in some random quest, but they're honorable and in a fight unbeatable. Okay. Eastern Knights, yeah, we got the Eastern. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Wait, what? Southern Battle Nuns. The Ninth will protect you, says just a casual businessman. Theo says, you can trust the South. Stinia says, there is this new thing I found by the name of nitroglycerin. Okay. Is it stronger than black powder? I bet not. Overshade says, I have my nobility for the leadership of my clan. Terrifying warriors, and they sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. The battle nuns are kind of cool. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Joe says, just pick south. Can't have too much favoritism. Toby says you can't have guards, they're overrated. Overshade says, do not trust the zealots! Okay. The Ninth can't protect anyone from a stab to the heart, or an arrow shot to the head. I mean, most things can't protect me from a stab to the heart, I'd like to think. Once the knife's already in there, I'm dead. Unless I have, like, plate mail. Just only in the north, says Toby. I do like the north. Drunken Vikings roaming around. Palace. You know, the southern is most loyal. They're going to be the most loyal for now, but I'm afraid... Overshade says Merc. Maybe. It'll lower my authority, though, and my authority is already kind of low. Barry says, I suggest Mercs. I want one of the new factions, though. I'm actually want to want to pick between chiefs and the battle nuns. Kyo says, "You know that I'm loyal, so why?" Yo, you were talking bad about me earlier, weren't you? Forget. Just in the 9th is just a casual visitor. All but South agree on Mercs. Oh, I see what Overshade is saying. Trust me, says Kyo. None of us can't protect you as now. You must consider that. Okay. Where's Afarius? Afarius, your count. I trust just a casual businessman. Kyo, he's a bit funny, but maybe I'll take on some of the nuns. The North is very loyal sometimes, that's true. Yeah, actually, I want to go North. They're kind of funny. I like the funny warriors. I'll make the arrangements at 1. Defiance is now grumbling in the east. Defiance is now aloof in the south. The Defiance is now cordial. Majority against the minority. I want the big drunk Vikings. That's what I want. The zealots will pray to the 9th while nicer glycerin hits use as Justinian. Okay. I said that you can trust. I mean, yeah, I can probably trust you. For now. That is until you start disliking me, Kyo. Foolishness, do you not trust the protection of the 9th? This kingdom will grow more faithless by the day. The warrior heroes arrive weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing, roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. I like these guys. Looks over to Overshades. I hate these council meetings. You? Okay. End the season. We can do an auction. So we can raise the military within the chiefs. I like that. We can raise authority. No reason why one would go for that. Trade in the counts. They could use more trade. Or lower faith in the counts. They could probably lower faith too. Aqueducts increase farming. In the grandees. Yeah, good. I think they want more farming, right? Yeah. Just to secure that, they could go E. Deer Park to lower farm. They don't want that. So if you want to... Yeah. Okay. So military sounds good. And farming, the grandees sounds interesting too. Why the king deciding who will guard him? Are you asking why I get the decision? I don't know. I like to choose who I like to hang around. Justinian's funding 100 on A. Big Cheese is funding 50 on C. He wants that Grand Bazaar and increase that trade. I do. Yet my noble family hates me for always backing the peasants. Overshit. Well, I prefer time in my clan at the Longhouse. Cheese, yeah, 50 on C. Toby puts 50 on A. Zorn puts 100 on C. They want that trade. Grandees, do you not want to increase your farm even more? I guess you don't need to. Looks like C and A are going to be passed. The raise military, unless there's a second thing. No. I dislike my time in the council due to the lack of mead. Overshade knows what he wants. He wants to drink. Okay, Zorn funded 100 for the Grand Bazaar, increasing trade within the counts to 1 or to what is it now? It'll be 7 then, or is it already added? Justinian funded 100 for the fortress within the chief's territory. Noble kidnapped. Oh boy, what's this? Here's Kyo. Your Highness, the loyal and noble grandee, just a casual businessman, has been taken hostage. Kidnapped? What do you mean? It's some criminal organization. These horde miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for just a casual businessman's return. Oh no, what? Ooh. Okay. So we could try to pay for the ransom of the grandees. That's not gonna happen. We can send the South's troops after the kidnappers, or we can ignore the letter. Now, the Grandies are... No, this is just a general voting. If we wanted to go for A, everyone could just not vote. And then at the end, I think I can pick A. I think. Is that how it works? Kyo says just ignore it. C is best. You want to ignore the letter? Just a casual businessman does not like that. Your friend. Oh, Sai. Yeah, it's a new dynasty. Welcome, Sai. How are you? He says my clan is famous for our meat brewery. I think B sounds good, right? We want to send South troops after the kidnappers. Kyo says we can just ignore Kyo. He's your fellow noble. Yeah, so I wanted to get some of the other factions in and see what they were about too. Toby says to just let them have him. Well, they're just gonna kill him, right? Kyo, what's your reasoning? Yeah, just casual business sense. Why? I don't mind, says Kyo. He's like, I don't care. Sai joins. What are you part of, Sai? Sai is a grandee. Okay, your fellow grandee has been kidnapped. Yep, leave the zealots alone, says Overshade. So, people want to leave, want to ignore the letter. Zor wants to vote B. Yeah, just a casual businessman. Do you have any reason why we would want to help you? Because I like just a casual businessman. He's a cool guy. Drinks hidden northern meat I purchased. Okay, yeah, fair is. That works for you. Just a casual businessman says, well. Toby says, we don't need to risk any soldiers for that noble against the king. Pulls out Meadhorn. Okay. I want to help just a casual businessman. So I'm gonna do something a little sneaky. You owe me one, just a casual. Let's see if you survive. Democracy at work. Exactly. What? Is Kyo? Ah, democracy. You guys will go find those kidnappers, and maybe you'll get some loot at it as well. Various Sai and just a casual businessman are going to be. Toby says, this doesn't seem fair. What do you mean? I called it to a vote. You guys have a choice to vote or not. You don't have to vote. Toby's voting for B? Okay. All is fair in love and war. The outlaws are no match for the South's forces, which rush to just a casual businessman's aid. Military challenge succeeded. Defiance is now cordial and authority is now credible. We could have just left him alone, Kyo. What you're saying is treasonous, going against your own people. Sharpen's axe. Yay, I live alive. During the raid, Southern fighters even recover a hoard of gold and gems shared between the treasury and the grandees. So I gain a lot of money. You gain a lot of money, grandees. I think this is a win-win. I was for you, says Kyo. Ah, yeah, Kyo was on your side, just a casual businessman. He pretty much pulled my ear to save you. He's like, King, we have to save you. We have to save just a casual businessman. Cries over lack of democracy. Hey, we're not a republic. Just saying. Can't expect to always have a choice. Here's Justinian. Your greatness. I simply cannot stand it any longer. I need you to do something. Here's Justinian. Whatever is the matter? I am happy that you're now saved, says Kyo. I have filthy peasants scrabbling all over my newly built fortress, tapping the walls, mucking about in the sewers. What? Where these peasants come from? It says, I bet you have my own personal brew. Okay. Man, Alfarius and Overshade are just enjoying alcohol. I want some alcohol. What? Didn't he like peanut? Peasants. Oh, yeah, Justinian loves peasants, but he's like, oh, these dirty peasants. You're right, Sai. You've heard of a legend buried treasure beneath the site. Total nonsense, of course. I need you to keep these greedy treasure grubbers off my land. Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the north, King Arl the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. Spoils of war in the area. Why would he waste some perfectly good gold by burying it? King Arl had plenty of cash at that point. Presumably he meant to come back and dig it up all one day, but he went to invade Kurth and got himself killed. Oh. Suddenly honey is a bit rare in my region. Oh. Maybe this is an opportunity, though. You suggest. We could search for the treasure ourselves. Send a team of diggers to take the place apart, brick by brick, and deep to the foundations. Justine's here, he says. By the old gods, what are you saying? That would destroy the whole place. Okay, so we can take the building apart and search for the treasure, which will raise defiance and decrease military within the chiefs. Not good. We can place sentries around the fortress to keep the treasure hunters at bay. I'm fine with that. Or we can see. Dig up fake treasure hoard to pretend the gold has been found. That might work too. Yo says C. C might work. Overshade says go B east. Barry says C. I'm fine with whatever you guys want. I'll set call for unity. Let's just not destroy the fortress, right guys? Right? This is Toby. I'll let you guys vote. B or C, both appealing options. Justinian goes A. Overshade goes B. Nefarious goes B. Kyo is C. Overshade's vote hasn't come in yet for some reason. Toby goes B. Oh, there it is. Sai goes A. Kyo goes C. Big Cheese goes A. Doran votes C. Is that everyone? I think there's one more person. I'm not sure if they're still in. King Israel joined. Hey, King Israel. You want to break this tiebreaker? Or this tie? Just a casual businessman goes C. Okay. King Israel, the main character. What do you want? What are you actually? King Israel's a count. Oh, he was already a count. He's kind of sad. He went back to being a count. He didn't get a change. King, this is a gang of nobles sabotaging everything. The nobles are a gang, just sabotaging everything. I don't think there's any change, Kyo, sadly. King Israel's going B. Okay. First finished off his mead. Do you have any meads left on hand right now? Okay. For our alliance, says Overshade, King Israel went. Place sentries around the fortress to keep treasure hunters at bay. Blank, Your Highness. To build something and then tear it apart would be completely foolish and a waste of precious noble wealth. So my treasury's gone down. North is now loyal. Well done, King Israel. Well done. Yeah, he broke the tie. Perfect balance. So we're playing a new dynasty. King Israel. Are you doing? Yeah, I am. I wanted to see what the other two factions are. I think we saved the other game too, so we can come back to it if we want. The twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, and spymaster, but there's one person you couldn't avoid. Her mom. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. Better find one in time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out your messengers. Messengers to the most influential noble families of the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Israel says, it doesn't matter to me since I'm still a count. Yeah, you are still a count. I'm kind of sad. I wanted King Israel to be a different guy, but I wanted everyone to kind of switch up factions. I kept in the counts because they were kind of fun. The grandees dig up buried treasure worth 500 wealth in the desert. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Now, we have money. We could bribe people. Does anyone want bribes? Does anyone want money? Who wants money? Use the money to buy some mead. A drinking horn full of mead with Nefarious. Okay. Yes, sir. South is the most loyal to you and to me, as you know. Okay, Q. I might believe you. Toby says, I can take bribes, don't worry. Big Cheese says defiance in the east is awful high. Yeah, it is. Could mead, ale, wine, and other delicious drinks be allowed in the hall? Says Afarius. I think it's fine as long as you guys are happy. I'm okay with having mead and alcohol in the hall. As a casual businessman says, everyone want money. We need money for keeping my Sonic clean. How much money can we spend? We did Grandees, did Counts, did Chiefs. How much money would we have? I'd have 132 left. I don't really think I need to do the Chiefs, because their defiance is 0. South is so poor, please help us, says Kyo. Everyone want money. You may tax South, my liege. I think I'll give him a bribe for now. We'll have 932. Justine says, I have a problem. I bought the game, but I can't pick the barons when they are an option. Well, you can only pick at the beginning of a dynasty, right? That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's quite right. Same. I'm fine with this. No one really cares, I don't think. We'll bribe the counts and the grandees. North needs that sauna money, says Toby. Okay, fine. We'll get the sauna money. Surely this can't go bad. Ooh! Chief Overshade Shadow is here. Your Greatness! Chief Toby has gone missing in the King of Wood Friendship Reserve. His servants say he was eaten by a tree. Toby has died. Toby the II has joined the council. Ooh. Toby. Or did I say it was haunted, says Big Cheese. Overshade says, did you connect the game with a Twitch account? Oh yeah, you do have to do that. Save the trees, says Kyo. The trees are fighting back. Did I just die to a tree, says Toby? Yes, you did. Here's Big Cheese. I warned you, didn't I? Those trees are clearly possessed by evil spirits of the primordial east. Eaten by a tree? How does that work? Or, yeah, I guess Big Cheese was right after all. Your Highness, please, we need to burn the stupid grove to the ground before more people go missing. It's not even your forest, man. You're just saying we should burn the forest? You won't go anywhere near. It's not even in your land. You know what's good for you? Why are you... What? King, don't touch the tree, says Kyo. Oh, is Wizard here? Oh, he is. Hey, Wizard, welcome. Ask Saruman how that goes. Good to see y'all. Yeah, welcome, Wizard. What are you? Wizard is a chief. Welcome, Wizard. Okay. So we did some new factions. Afari says B. He wants to set fire to the fortress or the forest. Kyo says C. Close the Kingwood Friendship Reserve for good, which will raise defiance. You can muster an army of loggers to chop it down. A sounds kind of fun. We can take the XCOM role. Overshade says B to cure that cursed land. Who are the counts? Farius, Big Cheese, Zorn, King Israel. What do you guys think about setting fire to the forest? We already killed this noble, yep. The trees can move. How do you plan on burning a moving fortress? That is true. Big Cheese has a point. How do we burn the forest if it moves? Fairy says burn it. Ferris's account, right? Yeah, we are Ferris. We can burn it. Just a casual business stand says burn. Alright, I'll call for unity on this. No matter what you pick, I'll get some stability, or at least level it out. B seems the fun option, right? Just burn the fortress. Justinian's going for C. We'll close it for good. So is Kyo. Varius is going B. Big Cheese is going C. And Zorn is also going C. Down with the eating trees that took down the legendary chef Toby. May he be remembered as a great chef he was. I didn't know he was a chef. I missed some dialogue between y'all. Okay. There's 11 nobles. 9 of y'all have voted. Is there anyone that wants to throw in? Okay. I think 2 more just went for C. Yeah, King Israel and Wizard. What are you doing to the innocent trees, says Kyo? It looks like C is gonna pass. We will close the reserve. Is the council going to ignore the fact the chief just died? Do we mean so little to you? To be fair, it's not on your land over shade. I mean, you did have a contract, but you didn't have a contract that burned the forest down, right? Sovereignty of the East is more important to avenging your foolish comrade, who, as a reminder, got killed by tree. The chiefs continued to bicker and grumble, but none dared to go near the grove. Its creepy man-eating trees fall into legend once more. They are not innocent. Creative Chaos is here. Hey, welcome, Creative Chaos. How are you? And Zatar is here too. Well, welcome, Zatar. Creative Chaos is a grandee. Zatar is a count this time. Welcome. Who's the main character of this dynasty? Oh, we haven't found out yet. Eligible option. Do that first before bankruptcy. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful ally. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to a great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth. Let's see them. You whisk away the first cloth from the first portrait. Okay. This is Kestrid, firstborn daughter of the Northern Wizard of Evermore clan. Apparently, she can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure she's wonderful when she comes out of her shell. She always got her nose in a book, from what I've heard. I had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. He seems like a pretty wimpy chief. Looks very angry at Kyo, says Toby. What's happening? What? God's decisions, not the tree. Retreats to personal quarters to sleep after handing. Hi, warrior lady. Weak, says Zatar. I might have to agree with Zatar. I can see the... Not interested. Next. This is Nymphadora, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Zatar's dynasty. According to the counts, she's a little naive. That may just be compared to the utter ruthlessness of the Eastern counts. She has a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there, conducting bizarre experiments. She got in the same trouble with the Inquisition a while ago, but didn't come to anything. Okay. He did refuse my boy. He's a highly educated chief, says Wizard. Oh, okay. Educated chief. So does that mean she has muscles and brains? Tree drama now? It's even pettier than the nonsense from last time, says Big G's. Yeah. Fair is a stupid religion. He just says you should marry a peasant for the lol. Maybe. We'll see. Oops. Finally, from the south. That's a name. Zathantha? The eldest daughter of the Sai lineage. Prone to depressive episodes apparently, but she means well. Oh. Like many in the South, she claims to put her faith in the ninth above all worldly concerns. Actually, she's a little intense. She calls herself an avatar of the Ninth Justice. What? But she's depressed too. Not bad, I guess. The northern girl did refuse my boy's hand. Due south, religious fanatic. Terrible. Depressed zealot. No thanks. Yeah. Like an emo zealot? Is that what she is? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. the shy chief is funny. Eastern candidate. What was the Eastern candidate again? Oh, she had a laboratory or something. King Israel says, I think you're a peasant lover. I don't have to go with a peasant. Zatar says Nymphadora, or Nymphadora. I think that's his daughter, right? The one in the south is a religious fanatic. Yeah. I kind of like the brains and bronze gal. Made my decision. I mean, emo religious fanatic. I'm not sure how to think about that. Peasant loves this creative chaos. The monarch gonna show his favoritism again, and of course he'll choose the zealot. Oh, I'm not gonna choose the emo zealot. I don't think I am. How dare you? No, I'd give it to you and throw it out. What? You guys have any more opinions? I might just go peasant love. I don't know. Actually, Wizard says my girl would be a great queen. Says Wizard. Okay, fine. Wizard. You're part of the Chiefs, right? Yeah. Let's go with Wizard's girl. Make the arrangements. North is now loyal. The east is now grumbling, and the south is now cordial. Where are the peasants for the? Oh, I'm sorry. Casual. To advise you, but not overrule you. Brains and bronze. Toby sitting quietly in the corner while Alp and Kyo almost killed one another. Yeah. Kyo says, you chose heretics. I guess I did. They're not the most faithful people, are they? Bankruptcy looms. Overshade throws a throwing axe at Kyo. The Tar says the East will remember this. Yeah. Oops. Not heretics, heathens, says Big Cheese. I see. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? You can possibly say, Your Majesty, perhaps you've been spending a bit too freely. Yeah, I have. You're very faithful, just in other gods. I see, Wizard. Very religious, just not in your religion. Apart from raising taxes, we have a precious few options. Does anyone have cake? I am hungry right now, says King. Grave robbing time, says Big Cheese. Get a bank loan, sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I hear. What should we do? We could take another loan. Who would fight the Salvant and Gal? Would that be the Chiefs? They got boats, right? They got Viking boats. If we take another loan and fight with just sell the jewels. Your new wife does not need those. I want them, Wizard. I want the jewels. I kind of want the jewels. Creative Chaos says make more coins. And as those bankrupt, at least we got saunas. Probably the north. Should we just go to war again? Take a loan? King Israel says make coins, and so does Creative Chaos. Dorn says tombs. Times like this, I wish I had the voting poll option in Twitch, but they won't give it to me yet. Big Cheese says grave robbing. You guys are pulling me in all different directions. Oh. I mean, I feel like we have a pretty good chance of fighting. Yeah, making. Creative says, should we do inflation? Should we just make coins? Overshade says off the axe curtains. Toby says make coins. Fairy says sits down while twisting a knife into the table. Oh. Use mind control to make him pick coins. Ah, mind control, the main character commands me. I must make coins! The Royal Mint begins churning out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts. Genius. I am a genius. Inflation does not matter that much. Yep, I agree. In season. In a tiny village to the east, two counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dare glances in the direction. Oh dear, I better start minting my own, says Big Cheese. I think I still have my wizard powers. The great king without honor? What? What are you saying? Varys is here. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense in preaching to the truly lost. I heard the same across the east. We're no longer trapped under the church's thumb, says Zorn. Now we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate reward, immortality. I do like immortality. We must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Authority's fun, but money. I like money. Get rid of Monarch's vote. Okay, let's do this first. Archbishop, Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. What's wrong with the north? The north guys are fine. Too long have the northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods. Oh, tree gods? In brazen defiance to the ninth god. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm. Let's bring it to the council. Of course, Your Majesty, I expect nothing less. So, should the Archbishop be allowed to send more missionaries to the north? We can say send the missionaries to the north, or we can say deny the Archbishop's request for the mission. Kyo says A. Barry says, okay. As much you like. You guys throwing stuff? The council room. Barry says deny them. Overshade says unite B, east north. Overshade wants an alliance. Toby says B. Gambler. We don't gamble on denying. Right? They should go to the north. The north needs more food. Will it increase food if we send missionaries? Not needed. We have all the faith we need, says Wizard. Deny. Show he the truth. Royal Gamble B, says Toby. I can do a Royal Gamble B. If people want to go B, at least. I'll vote B if you give me cake, says King Israel to Overshade. Missionaries, let them missionary. Missionary, says Kyo. Deal, says Overshade. No, they only bring in their faith. That's the thing they don't want you to bring. Big cheese. Northerners will eat them. Votes or for sale unless you pay good. I can't pay good. I don't have that law to pay good. You guys can vote. What do you want to do? You want to send missionaries to the north, or do you want to deny the Archbishop's request? Sai is going A. Big Cheese and Overshade are going B. Kyo and Creative Chaos are going A. Arius, Toby are going B. Okay, all the counts, I think, and all the... I think the north and the east have joined up into an alliance against the Grandees. Is this how it's going? The Grandees do have a lot of people, though. Alright. I think that's it. Joe says, what? An outrage! We need to start a crusade, says Kyo. Very well, if this is the will of the council, then so be it. Oh wow, Archbishop, you let it off pretty easy. I'm glad the council respects our sovereignty enough to leave us alone to our own business. God bless you. God's bless you. Not God bless you, God's bless you. Thank you, Wizard. We will not allow these knife-praying papalurgics to enter the north. This is a furious pagan/demon worshipper alliance. Oh no, yeah, they are. What do you call it? Dark Run? The Freezing Dark. Yeah, name the alliance, guys. Find a name with the alliance. Untimely death. Here's King Israel II. Murder. Wait. Well, yeah, you're not shit. Murder. My father, King Israel, has been murdered, and I know who did it. Curious. I was like, "Are you the second? King Israel's dead." Oh no. He says, "Nice." The main character was killed. He didn't even get any screen time, really. What will our alliance be called? Rip. Hero says, Unholy Bear Alliance. King Israel, you're dead. You died. Northeast? To Afarius? Who did it? It was Grandee Creative Chaos. By the blood of the dead, don't let them deny it. Oh, here's Creative Chaos. I won't deny that I killed the venerable Count King Israel. But it was no murder. King Israel agreed to an honorable duel, which I won. Blood and stars, it was no duel, it was cold-blooded killing. What reason could my father possibly have to duel you in the first place? The reason for any duel is between the challenger and the challenge. A private matter not fit for this council. It was a duel, I say, Creative Chaos says. We can hold a trial for Grandee Creative Chaos. This Grandee is a danger to all, imprison him. The spy master should investigate to find evidence of this claim. A duel is a duel. let the curse go free. King Israel says, let's go C. I think duels should have witnesses, says Big Cheese. Yeah, I kind of think so too. You need someone to witness the duel. If we killed anyone, that means that God approved it, says Kyo. Okay. Gravecast says, Toby, you got to go. Everyone say goodbye to Toby. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate having you, Toby. Just a casual businessman says C is fair. Yeah, I think we should investigate a little bit further. Counts in chief, let's do C for evidence. I'm gonna do a stability thing, but I think C makes sense. D, says Kyo. If the duel was an honor, then let it be. C will be then. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if it was an honor, then let it be. Otherwise, just let it go. We'll investigate. Creative Chaos and Kyo are going D. Even have just a casual businessman going C2. He wants to investigate it. He wants to know the facts, the truth, the matter. Okay, continue. Creative Chaos killed my father and admitted it right in this council chamber. What more do you need, says King Israel. He's angry. I will make this as swift as possible, Your Majesty. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, better. King Israel, you need to calm down. Just a casual businessman is my only Grandy's friend here. Yeah, just a casual businessman is pretty cool. Just a casual businessman says, Kyo, you wanted to kill me. The royal wedding. Barry says, wood. We have the name, it's NIDA, or Northeastern Defense Alliance. Oh, okay. That's a cool NIDA, so it's an acronym. Is everyone okay with that name? Is that how you say it? NIDA, or NEDA? Or NEDA? NEDA or NIDA? Wizard says, I vote NIDA. Northeastern Defense Alliance. Yes, is a fair. Okay. Did you say it in... Okay. That's cool. NIDA. NIDA. I see. I say NIDA. Okay. NIDA. Vote NIDA. NIDA needs a representative. Who wants to be the president of NIDA, of their alliance? Or is it going to be two people? Like Overshade and Nefarious? What are you? Nefarious? Yeah. Would it be Overshade and Nefarious then? King Israel says me. I will be just... Nefarious says me and Overshade. Hey. There's a lot of people that claim they want to be the one who's the head. I'll let that go for now, but we'll ask later. Your wedding to Kestrid is finally naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Council. Oh, yeah, council says Justinian. Maybe. Wizard, we need to have a vote for the leadership. Justin, our vice leaders. I don't know. I don't have access to polls, I don't think, in Twitch yet, because I'm not an affiliate or whatever. I don't have enough followers. Can I do like a third-party vote thing? And let me look it up. Third-party vote for Twitch. VoteBot. Is that an extension? Oh, what? What is this? Oh, it's just nonsense. Never mind. That doesn't make... I'll figure it out later. I don't want to fiddle around with it too long. We'll come back to it. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Kestrid at your side. I think the game should have a marshal that gives you orders for each faction. That'd be kind of fun. I'd like that, just to catch a businessman. I kind of wish there was like more options or like things you could toggle whenever you're starting up a game. to determine, like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know, more interactions with the nobles. Gray says, me and Overshade are the main leaders. Y'all can vote for secondary leaders, says Apharius. You changed your mind, says Kyo. Changed my mind on what? Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I think I do. No reason to not, right? Do. Or pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Kestrid, turns bright red every time a toast is called in her honor. I forgot, she's a shy chief. Everyone, you don't go through with it, says Zatar. Zatar, I don't want to change my mind. That's gonna make everyone angry with me. Village now united, commanding. I don't want to go against the north. Piss off everyone for no reason. Zatar, your advice is always helpful. Thank you. By the time you find yourself alone with Kestrid, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. Hello. She's the awkward chief. You could say hello back. That's probably not going to work. Hope you had as good a time I did. No. Maybe like, this is awkward. Just saying it is awkward. So do anyone want to be the leader or vice leader of the faction? You meant Nita, right? Yeah, it's Nita. Do I have everyone's approval to be Nita's deputy of all things possible and impossible, says Big Cheese. What does that mean? I approve, says Wizard. Okay, Wizard supports Big Cheese and is deputy of all things possible and impossible. How do I make my wife happy? Do I say just hello? Or do I say, this is awkward, isn't it? Maybe pointing out that it's awkward. But that could be bad. I need help. He's a womanizer in chat. They're just talking about Nita. I need help from my nobles with my relationship. I need relationship advice. King Israel says, well, I'm gonna be the Nita king of all the counts, lol. Overshade says bottom. I'll go bottom then. I'm sorry. Both lapse into strange silence because the girl's back of line. Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, and I really like to read. Sorry, I know that's boring. No, come on! Not now! Come on, guys! That would be awkward. I messed it up. Oh well, I did bad. Oh well. What? Northern State sagas tell of Oldheld's horn, once gifted to mortals by the Honeyblood Prince himself, and lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Till now. Here's Toby. I have it! Oldheld has spoken! Last night during a storm I beseeched the drunken vessel himself. What? And lo, did lightning strike the earth. Far to the north, that is where I will find the horn. You mean, into the frozen waste, says Overshade. Aye. Have everyone muster their best warriors. We're headed to the domain of the Ice Giants. For their next stage, the Chiefs scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. The military is 8, so they're doing pretty good. Have you guys decided on who's going to be the leader? Overshade says, I'll be the Chiefs leader if no one disagrees. Overshade is a pretty prime candidate for leader of the Chiefs. Christine says, I abstain. You know, does anyone disagree with me being a leader? King Israel's rule is kind of disputed, I think. Apharius has been talking the most, I think. Big Cheese kind of wants to be in there too, but I think he says deputy, so he's not terribly... Apharius says, then I approve of your deputyship of the Nita High Council. I'm not quite sure. Oh, you should be. I call what I. Let me see if I can't find a voting extension. Then I'll try it again. Voting. Oh. What? Oh, okay. There is a voting that we can just click on the screen. Council needs. Let's try this. What is overlay one? Oh no. I don't know how to configure this. Can I find the extensions? Where are the extensions? Extensions. Vote. I have no idea how this works. Activate. Let's see. I'm gonna try to use ultimate vote. Sorry it's taking me so long to figure this out. But we can probably use this. Mute. Oh, wait. Can I actually, like, click on the stream? How does this work? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Animal. Something? I'm gonna probably have to mess with this later. I don't know. Let me go back to... yeah. Nada as Chiefs counts in just a casual businessman. Says Overshade. Just a casual businessman is part of Nida, but he's not part of the... he's the South. He's a grandee. So the grandees can claim. Okay, what's happening? Here's Kyo. Just a casual businessman is invited to the cookout. Okay. People love just a casual businessman. Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Arketa. I knew you could do it, says Kyo. Praise be to the ninth god, says just a casual businessman. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. They do want a crusade. Says the people will still need to push, however, with just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take arms and die for you. Crusade? Yeah. Nida will make separate votes before voting on any subject. Next stage of their scheme. Let me try to find a different voting thing. Voting. I want like an easy voting thing. Something that I don't have to worry much about. Oh, Finder's poll panel. That uses bits though. I don't like that. think. 3. You must configure this third party before you get like. Okay, no, I'm not gonna mess with it. We'll end it. So I just have to follow one of the 2 keys. Oh, that will make for. Let's look at the Spy Master's investigation. Your Majesty, I've returned from my investigation of King Israel's death in the East. So there's a 65% chance for some reason. And what did you find? Not a lot, I'm afraid. King Israel's servants were too afraid to testify. There were no physical evidence of any wrongdoing. Okay. It's clear that the duel did take place, and that the victim died by a rapier cut from Grandy Creative Chaos, but I can't prove anything beyond that. You've confirmed what I said since the beginning. Perhaps now we can move past the issue and move on to more important things. Well, it seems like there was no evidence proving that the duel wasn't unsanctioned. Despite the lack of evidence, Grandy is clearly guilty of murder. Evidence is inconclusive. We shall have to hold a trial. There's no evidence of murder. Grandy, Creative Chaos is innocent. So there's 2 extremes here. Or we can just do a trial. I don't think the trial will work out. I think trial will just be bad. We may have to make a decision right here. King Israel says B. He wants a trial. Which makes sense. The Tar says B. Creative Chaos says C and says Q. Real? Nita. He needs to vote on this. What does Nita want to vote? Barry says Nita vote B. I vote for the trial, says Wizard. Okay, everyone kind of wants a trial. I'll put a royal gamble on it. I want a trial too. Trial it will be. Give me one set. Overshade. Okay, Creative Chaos, Sai, and Kyo though, so there's no evidence of murder. But just a casual businessman also wants a trial. Nita has come together to vote B. Yeah, looks like that happened. All of Nita works. Nita works! Yeah, everyone in Nita voted B. Nita's a scary thing. King Israel's here. Yet more delay. How long must we wait for justice, your highness? Treasury is now up. Defiance is now insolent in the east. Forget about that. Forget about it. No trial conducted by this council will ever be unbiased. Well, yeah, it won't be. I demand a trial by combat, as per the Grandee's Code of Ethics. The Ninth God will decide my fate. Oh, combat. Gasps reverberate around the chamber. It looks as though the trial will be more of a spectacle than you imagine. It's just a... No. Is Chaos gonna... Fair dual trial. I want a dual trial, too. So Nita pretty much runs the kingdom now, right? Seems like that. For now. We'll see if Nita doesn't splinter. It may not. It may rule the kingdom. Creative Chaos rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. Here's Zatar. By the blood of the dead, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks, says Chaos. For the ninth, get away from me! There's one of my peasants I saw in her eyes. She's an evil witch. So we can have the so-called witch tested, which will be a test of faith. Send the scholars to the southern lands to find an explanation, which will be stability. Or have the accursed creative chaos sent to the east to relax. That's kind of fun. You want to relax, Chaos, or do you want to have a test? What do the grandees think? Creative Chaos wants to relax. He kind of wants to go see too. I guess with Nita is what Alfarius is saying. You need to relax. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do a call for unity, but you guys can vote for what you want. B would work, says Zatar. B would probably work. But see what you guys vote. I'll hold it if you want to negotiate, Nita. So I goes B. Kyo also goes B. Creative Chaos wants to have... He wants to go relax in the East. Just a casual businessman is fine with that. Here's Creative Chaos. Yes, verily, it would be wonderful. A change of pace. Some fresh air. Perfect. Stability is now peaceful. How exquisite. Be sure to bring plenty of coins, says Zatar. The trip is a resounding success, with Creative Chaos and their entourage praising Zatar's hospitality. The East soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. Creative Chaos's wealth has decreased. Trade in the East is now wealthy, and Zatar's wealth is increased. Tyranny, says KO. What is tyranny for letting him go have a vacation? Yo, are you the representative of the grandees? Because you have a lot of opinions on our votes. Heal, boss. Base. I'm gonna call you Heal if that's fine. Welcome. Good to have you. Heal is followed. Hey, thank you, Heal. I appreciate it. Ooh, the Knight of Seven Pyres. Here, Heal. Where'd you fall into? Heal, you are a chief. Welcome. It's good to have you. Let's go to an invitation. Creative Chaos. Your Majesty, it is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyre celebration. Okay. You need to join NIDA, says Justine. Okay, NIDA is like the Northeastern Defense Alliance. So if you want to join NIDA, which is where the chiefs and the counts kind of hang out, they vote on the same thing, and it's like a block. Jay says decline. You don't have to, but yeah, there's a voting block essentially. He does exclamation point NIDA. Yes. No, it's just it's mostly roleplay stuff. You don't have to worry about it really, but they want you to join probably. I'm glad to join, says Heal. Okay, you got another NIDA supporter. Here's Creative Chaos. Your Majesty is my yeah, we read that. Night of the Seven Pyres. What is that? Your Majesty, do you really not know? It is the biggest festival in the entire South. It is a celebration of the ninth god and his victory over the eight. It is the most holy and sacred night of the year. Most people like it because of fireworks are involved. Okay. I do like fireworks. Yee, fireworks! Indeed, Your Majesty. It sounds kind of fun. Since Creative Chaos has invited me, I'm kind of cool. I want to play. I want to play with fireworks. What are you guys saying? Yeah, I might as well attend. I look forward to attending. I want to see fireworks. Casual businessman, it says attend. Yeah, okay. Thank you, just a casual businessman. I think I will attend. Wonderful. I trust you are willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It is customary for the king to do so if he is in attendance. I'll make sure it is a night to remember. I have the money to pay. Look forward to it, Your Highness. Okay. We will attend. End the season. Alright. So, the chiefs want more military, I think. Yeah, just raise military, so they could go for fortress. Stability, the grandees don't want. Which I have really high stability right now. Cathedral, it'll increase faith within the counts. Monument will increase authority, which the counts do want, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just to solidify their control. Or their objective. The prison will lower stability, which the grandees do want, so they could vote for that. And Thieves Guild will lower trade within the grandees' territory. I'll let you guys vote. Overshade says NIDA A and B. Wizard says NIDA A. Yeah, what shall we goat for? Heal funds 100 on B. A. Excuse me, he also funds 100 on B. King Israel funds 69, nice, on A. Zatar puts 500 on D. Justinian puts 100 on D. Wizard puts 100 on A. Farius puts 800 on A, wow. King Israel puts 69 on D, nice. Overshade says, I guess I need A. Okay, need to... King Israel put 69 on A, 69 on D, and 69 on A again. Nice, King Israel. Any last minute votes? Or money funds? Wizard puts 100 on D. King Israel puts 69 on A again. Excellent. This is all going well, says Big Cheese. Could be turned. Let's see. Kyo funded 2,800 at the last second. I'm not sure if it was entered. Sadly, it was not. Kyo, I'm sorry. You got a bit too close. Okay. We Are Ferris funded 800 on the military, the fortress. Zatar put 500 on authority. Wolf Warrior has joined. Welcome, Wolf Warrior. How are you? Oh boy, hyperinflation. That's the event I've been waiting for. Long March North. Chilling, that's good. Welcome. Wolf Warrior, you are... Wolf Warrior is... Where did Wolf Warrior go? Oh, did he join? He should. Oh yeah, he's a chief. Okay, Wolf Warrior, you're a chief. That fits. Salutations. You guys can explain Nita to him. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Odheld's Horn? Please explain. The Horn of Odheld was a northern legend. There's Odhed. I'm gonna say Odheld, that sounds funner. A horn gifted to the mortals before the Knight's triumph during the Cursed Age. Get to the point. You must understand, whether it is a creation of pagan spirit or not, the horn is real. My sources confirm it. So, Nita is the Northeastern Defense Alliance. That's the North and the East joining up to form a voting bloc. Basically, you vote with the crowd, and it's something. The Southerners do not like it. The Southerners are not part of Nita, except just a casual businessman. He's part of Nita. So you would be with the chiefs and the counts on voting stuff, and you would negotiate with them. It's like an alliance, basically. It's said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen waste, having received a sign hinting at its location. You mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We need to stop them before they retrieve it. If that's all possible. I think it's pretty cool. They gathered a great host of warrior heroes for the journey to the waste. We must act fast to have any hope in stopping them. Hastily assemble a council to deal with the chief's military buildup. The chiefs predictably deny everything. Here's Toby. Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! So we can forbid the northern armies from entering the frozen wastes. We can ban all public mention of Odheld's Horn, or allow the chiefs to continue building up their forces. Alferis says Nita votes C. Alferis is a count, but he wants the military build up within the chiefs, which I'm kind of fine with too, to be honest. I put a royal gamble on it. I need that money. I need that money. Veto A. Nita will strike. I want money on C. Overshade. Surely you can trust that everyone part of Nita will vote C. You don't have to make me do anything. I'll let democracy handle it. Don't really need it. Yeah, I don't think Big Cheese is kind of right. You don't really need to veto A. He wants that absolution. I'll let this happen. Yeah, we do not need it, says Overshade. He was just in a moment of we can do it. I don't know. Alright. Looks like Nita's voting for C. Just to Catch a Businessman is also voting for C. Did the other grandees have any... What happened to start Nita? Overshade and Nefarious just started talking and they're like, hey, we should do an alliance or something. Kyo's going A. Nita vote A, they kick out, says King Ezreal. I like Overshade's passion for Nita. Oh yeah. Overshade does have some passion for Nita. He loves alliances. Yeah, it started with some mead, says Nefarious. They were just drinking in the council chamber and they started like, oh, you know what? You guys aren't too bad, you know? Counts or your chiefs. Good to see you still have some of that. Good to see that some of you still have your heads on your shoulders. says Toby. Your proposal is shot down. That wasn't my proposal. The chief's plan will continue unhindered. I just let the council know, and everyone agrees that the chiefs should have it. Smart. Starting alliance to prevent the South from messing with us. I'm sure Kyo and the Grandees are probably pretty upset about that. Grandees, we need higher defiance. We can't live under tyranny anymore, says Kyo. I think the Grandees is like the Pats of this kingdom. Yeah, I think they are. Future game. Can we do Barons, Marshal, Count, Spy, Pets, Financer? About my heir. I'm gonna leave off the hyperinflation for now. Your marriage to Kestriot has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, but you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about her stupid books than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Very happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way. I don't think that is going to happen. And he says, if the king doesn't control the situation, we must do what is necessary. Adopt a peasant. I might have to adopt a peasant. He's someone whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own should do the trick, even though they're a bastard, or the youngest of many cousins. Yeah, my wife is probably not going to produce an heir. Not getting anywhere close to that. Can we have Nita decide on what I should do? I want to ask Nita. What do you think, guys? Gil says, King, if the Grandees do anything against our democratic alliance, then the forces of the North and East shall crush them. Okay. I mean, I'm all for democracy, right? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't want to mess with Nita. I'm fine. Overshade says orphan. Nita, what shall we vote for? Yeah. Overshade says orphan. What do you guys think? I mean, I can also have some Grandees input too. As Nita's deputy, all things possible and impossible. I think you should boink your wife. I think that's impossible, Big Cheese. Nita orphan. Nita orphan. Okay, it looks like orphan. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I suggest you reconsider. My mind is made up. Nita wants me to adopt an orphan. As a representative of the peasants, do the peasants. It's just okay. I'm sure that history will remember it as you champion of the people. If it remembers you at all, I will make necessary arrangements. For bastard to low faith. It's already been chosen. I am going to have an orphan. Upper inflation. As you ordered, Your Majesty, the Royal Mint has turned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like materials. Metals. The treasury is technically replenished. My genius is almost frightening. But it's also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. 100 times? Something must be done. If this gets worse, our currency will be worthless. What are you talking about? What? There's nothing wrong with this. Let it continue. Adopt an entirely new currency and declare the old one illegitimate. Or we can adopt a foreign currency instead. What does Nita think? Creative Chaos says, vote. Welcome to the Kingdom of Zimbabwe. Yeah, basically. Deal. Wait, will cakes cost more now? Yeah, wizard cakes are a lot more now. At least 100, if not 200 times more. Overshade says, Nita B. How could this have happened? Zatar says A. So we could do B. Everyone will lose a lot of money. I will lose a ton of money. But yeah, I mean, that's just bad days. But it might be better than A. I mean, it definitely is probably better than A. Ripping off the band-aid right now. I'll call for Unity because if I lose some stability, take it. Wizard says need it B. I'm the peasant representative Nita, so we need to do B. Alright. You guys can choose whatever. We can adopt a foreign currency. I forgot about that. We could try to do Ashmedian or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. No? A and C is honorless as Overshade. Okay, I agree with Overshade. Yo and Creative Chaos want to continue with the continue with the printing money or making illegitimate coinage. The casual businessman is going B. Do we get to name the currency? How's the Sprite and cake? Did King Israel supply the council with Sprite and cake? Predictably enough, absolutely everyone from the lowest peasant to the highest nobles is outraged to find their money as suddenly worthless. Yeah, I know. North is now grumbling. Defiance in the east is now furious. Grumbling in the south. Chiefs have some of the chief's wealth has decreased. Has decreased all around. Treasury is now 1900. The resulting chaos made buybacks difficult and fraud rampant. Riots consume every major city. Great choice of food options, King Israel. Yeah, it sounds like a gamer's dream. Just sweets and Mountain Dew, soda. We are poor now. There's some gang of terrorists, says Kyo. Yep. It's because someone mind controlled me. Who was the guy who mind controlled me again? Oh, I don't remember. Some king. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating the recent victory against the ice giants in the frozen wastes by smashing steins together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Oh, good job, guys. Good job, chiefs. Did you see that giant's face when I cut him down? Poor Blighter never felt a heated axe before. Did you heat your axe? That's cool, Toby. Overshade says, so much loot. Never mind the horn. Look at all this gold. The party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take turns drinking mead out of Odeheld's horn. What? Dawn breaks. They stumble into the main hall, where Chief Lasgal has beckoned them. Quiet down, you louts. It is time to get serious. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, and even destroy mountains. We must vote how it will be used. Okay. Very powerful. Okay, chiefs. So we can threaten to destroy the king's food supplies. That's not a very nice move. Or we can sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head. That's basically what the barons did last time. So you can lower authority or lower farming. You want to be mean to the peasants, or do you want to be mean to me? Well, fine if you're mean to me. The peasants... I don't really care for the peasants, but they don't really deserve it, do they? Justinian thinks they do. Okay, Justinian. Wolf Warrior and Overshade go B. It'll go. Justinian, what's with that A? What's your excuse on that? Jeez, will ruin the monarch after I do a thing. I thought you wanted to kill me. It's Justinian on my side this time. You have no farming, so okay, it is easier, huh? I see. A bit too sneaky for my liking, but it'll get the job done, says Toby. Jay says, we best make sure the security is lax enough for us to sneak in. Do you even have to sneak in? Can't you just be like a mile away, blow the horn, cause an earthquake, destroy the capital? Sure, we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here and there. The good of the realm, of course. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 5 or less. Deep in the south, a grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. Here's Kyo. It's just not enough. The peasants love Arketa and believe the miracles, but they won't rise up to put her on the throne. Here's just a casual businessman. Take heart, Grandee. We are at the threshold. The peasants need only a small push. If only we could engineer that push. The Grandee's aim is lower stability to 4 or less. Grandees are screwed. Yeah, kind of part of my fault. I'm sorry, Grandees. Though the Grandees are the richest. They're the richest in the kingdom. They don't need support. They got money. How much authority do you need, Counts? Counts need at least 5. So you can bring it down a bit. So you can bring it down to 5. And that'd be fine. But then, for Nita, excuse me. I'm gonna bribe the Counts. That sounds like a great idea. I don't want the Counts getting anger at me. Or I can cause a civil war. Have the Counts fight the chiefs. That'd be amazing. No, I better not be mean. Mind control. King Israel. Bribe Nita and cruel tax the grandee, says King Israel. Hey, people want the zealots to be taxed. The king will need money. Oh, I will need the money? How much money do I need for the 7 pyres? Because I might have... Leave the grandees alone, says Kyo. Tax for zealotry. Dude, if I don't tax you grandees, the whole kingdom is going to revolt against me. Look how rich they are. Dude, they did make some money. If I do that, I might have enough money for the pyres thing. Okay. I'll leave it like that. I'll also be reinvested to the pyres. That is true. Need to own you, so bribe us and cruel tax them. But if I bribe y'all, I won't have money for the pyres. Don't, says Kyo. Yo, I don't think I have a choice. Nita owns the kingdom. I'm merely a puppet. Who cares anyways? Don't be a puppet for terrorists. Well, it's either be a puppet for terrorists or be dead. Nita rebel. Yeah, see what Justinian's saying? If I don't... Okay. I'm gonna bribe them. Because I don't want to get killed. Please. Confirm. Okay. We will help you. Can you? You have 4 military. You lost us. Well. Trying eye. Oh, trial by combat. That seems fun. Let's distract for a second from my money troubles and stuff. It's the day of the Grandee Creative Chaos's trial, and half the city has turned out to watch the spectacle. Grandee Creative Chaos will be fighting a champion of the crown, Your Majesty. Whoever draws the first blood wins. Who will represent you in the pit? Okay. I can fight myself. What? King Israel says counts, so we could do east. The Northern Warriors might want to fight, though. I feel like Northern Warriors might be pretty good. Justina says counts. Yeah. Is that going to be King Israel? It's going to be King Israel against his father's killer. Zatar says, fight yourself. That sounds kind of fun. Zatar says, fight as you. Everyone's kind of saying counts with Anita. Fight yourself, coward. I don't want to. This isn't my fight. King Israel wants to fight. We'll do counts. Indeed, I'm sure they'll relish the opportunity. Let's begin, shall we? Is this the main character? As the fighters don their armor and weapons and face each other in a small fighting pit. Count We Are Alfarius is fighting. Has been selected to fight Creative Chaos. That's not very cool. I wanted it to be King Israel. I wanted him to fight his father's killer. No, Alfarius is taking the bullet. He doesn't want more of King Israel's descendants to die. He will fight. Nita will win. I take no pleasure in this, but I must be free. I will try to strike lightly, my friends. Aw, Creative Chaos called him a friend. Win for me, please. Okay. Who do you guys think will win? Will Creative Chaos take the victory and prove the grandees are something to be feared? Or will Anita rule over the kingdom forever? Because this could be the turning point. This is a lot of propaganda going on right here. Nita is just Justinian. Let's do this as Creative Chaos. Okay, Nita, of course. Nita. Let's see. Sit back and watch the show. You take a sip of your drink, and as the bout begins, both fighters move like dancers, attack like vipers, and circle each other like wolves, closing in on their prey. It's a hard-fought battle, but in the end, it's We Are Alfarius who draws the first blood. Cheers erupt in the eastern stands while the Grandees sit in silence. Grandee Creative Chaos has been defeated, and is therefore guilty in the eyes of the ninth god. Wow. Now the council must decide their ultimate fate. Okay, so this is the fate for Creative Chaos. They will be sentenced by death by hanging, they will be imprisoned indefinitely, or they will pay compensation to King Israel and the crown. Okay. Oh, Anita, since you guys won the battle, what are you guys thinking? Oversheet says C. Money. You need a C. Thank you, my lord. That was a good fight, both of you. You both did well. Creative Chaos and also Alfarius. Death. Gamble C. Seems like people kind of want C, but Alfarius wants death. He wants to. Let's see. I'm gonna do C. People want C. Nita wants C. Looks like C. Money. Joe is going A. Just a casual businessman is also going C. I will not go against Nita, says Alfarius. Okay. They will pay compensation to Count King Israel in the crown. A fine? What kind of punishment is that for murder, says King Israel. Yeah, King Israel. Oh wow, the coast is angry. They can probably revolt now. They want. I love everything is going to plan for Nita. Everyone loves free drinks on Nita. Yay, King Israel, thank you. Your proposal. We rename Nita to the Northern Eastern Industrial League, says Justinian. Okay. Don't revolt for Nita. You guys can decide. You guys want to, if the counts revolt, they're going to be against the chiefs in the war. So you guys have to decide that for yourselves. Here's Sai. Accept the king's judgment with grace, lest there be another duel right here in this throne. Oh. Creative Chaos's wealth is decreased to 0. He didn't have any money. And King Israel's wealth is increased. We rebel and give the chiefs the win. Will that give them the win? No, we will stand by the chiefs. Yeah, I don't fancy our chances. I spit on the king's judgment. This isn't justice, it's an insult, says King Israel. When the accounts follow King Israel as he storms out, you can only hope they don't act on their honor. They could. If they do. I don't think we've reached the end game yet, so you can't rebel quite yet. Flying Eyes. No revolt, says Overshade. I've never thought I'd see the day where you'd say no revolt. Usually it's always revolt, revolt. It's quite jarring to me. We're not rebellion for Nita. Yeah, I mean the kingdom is already ran by Nita. What choice do I have? Your Majesty, you are of course the greatest king of the centuries. Why thank you, Alfarius. No thanks required, Your Majesty. I speak only the truth as I see plain. What do you want, Alfarius? But your power could be even greater. Oh. Death comes for us all, but what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest king for all millennia? I won't lie, it sounds delightful. Alfarius. Is Alfarius offering me immortality? Most pleasing, Your Grace. I think we may be of one mind, and I believe you are strong enough to take the opportunities I hold. I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door burst open. Ah, so he got to you first. No matter. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up their strength. Oh. Wolf Warriors followed. Thank you, Wolf Warrior. I appreciate it. But there's something more sinister afoot. We live together, technically, other than the king. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into the cult, a cult of immortal blood drinkers. What a tale! All we want to do is help the king, says Alfarius. Stand together, not divided. They have been helping me a great deal. Count, we are Alfarius shoots you a quick smile. The High Inquisitor looks furious. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. Okay. So how can the Eastern cult sniffing around the kingdom be stopped? They can force the monarch to officially refuse to join the cult. They can prevent the counts from seeking private audiences with the king. Or they can leave the counts to their business. What does Zatar say? Mortal blood drinkers are cool. If you considered that, Zatar, you're right. I'm fine with F. C. Just as we did with the Northern Scheme. No, A. This is Wolf Warrior. Wolf Warrior wants A to force me to stop. Overshade wants A too. Overshade, do you not want the counts to... I want to be. I want to be with the cult. I side with the counts on this one. Need to go A to help the Chiefs. No. I don't want to help the Chiefs. I want to be an immortal vampire. Sorry. Sorry, Chiefs. I want to be vampire. The counts are supreme. Nita, it's all a ruse. The counts are the ones actually in charge. Would have done anything. Continue. Okay. As Nita's deputy of all things impossible and impossible, I declare this highly upsetting. I don't blame him for wanting to be a vampire, lol. I want to. Wolf Warrior says eats wood. What? What do you. What? We must leave Nita and make Neil. Justinian really wants Neil. The Northeastern Industrial thing, right? League, I see. This is the only game where I've seen the king deliberately choose how to lose on the basis of its cool. I mean, Zatar, can you blame me? The High Inquisitor storms off into her chambers, but there's nothing more she can do against the counts. Can't be a vampire now. Oh, I want to be a vampire. Hold bet. We'll see. We'll see. Here's Sai. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpletons? Aside. Here's King Israel. Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you honorless dog. Calm down, both of you. Here's Sai. This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay him a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. I'm the main character again, says King Israel. King Israel, you are the main character. Debt is owed. Is a debt owed, is it not? Your Majesty, I only recently discovered this debt while coming through my ancestor's journal. Honor dictates that the Grandee Sai is liable for her ancestor's debt. Go pay debt, says Overshade. King Israel fused with the Grandee's Ayla. He does. You gotta go pay debt. What's... a werebeast monarch turn into a vampire. Whoa! A werebeast vampire monarch. That sounds interesting. Where's my money, says King Israel. By the night. This is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Are you gonna beat Nita? Sai, do you really want to put it to a vote? I'm gonna do a call for unity. What does Nita want? They can order the Grandee Sai to pay her debt, cancel the debt as too old to matter, or order the Grandee Sai to pay her debt plus 2 centuries of years. I kind of feel bad for the Grandees. Yeah, Kyo says pay it. No, so he wants to pay... Where's Sai to pay her debt? 2 centuries of... Kyo wants it paid. Nita C. I mean, Nita C. Okay, you guys can vote. Nita's deputy of all things is possible and impossible. I declare interest to be owed as well. Wow. So sorry, Sai. Kyo is even going for it too. So is just a casual businessman. Okay. Hila is also voting C. Okay. Let's go and C2. It's done. Unanimous. God above 2 centuries of interest, but I'll go bankrupt. Stability is now steady, Defiance is now aggrieved, Defiance is now furious. Here's King Israel. Your great-great-grandfather should have thought of that before he decided to run so slowly. Tell you what, I'll give you a few weeks to sell off the family silver before I expect a full payment. Oh, how generous. Sai's wealth has decreased to 350. King Israel's wealth has increased by quite a bit. They just accept their fate and join us or be destroyed by us. Yeah. Alliances are scary. This is an outrage, King Israel. You little snake, I'll get you back for this. Okay, in season. While playing a game of chess in the Estria Castle. Two counts of the east discuss their schemes against the crown. How exquisite, says Avarius. The king is drunk with power. He's mandated statues of himself to be built in every major city, just so the peasants know what I look like, really. Thorn says, our sculptors are doing well, I hear. Better still, it means the time is ripe. It has increased. But I was thinking, should we really show the king the true secrets of our group? What are you saying, Alfarius? You're not going to go back on it, are you? Thorn was, I thought that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over his eyes? Come on, guys. Okay, so the counts can plan a false immortality ritual for the king that will kill him, or induct the king into a real secret society with immortal blood drinkers. So, you do the false immortality ritual or the real one. I want the real one, guys. Yeah! That's what I want. B! Seems the North is the biggest military power in the East and holds keys to the economy. Nita is truly supreme. It is. Yeah, I get to be part of a real secret society of immortal blood drinkers. I love this. Raise own farming. We need to bring that farming up. Okay, continue. Very well, we must prepare for the ritual, says Avarius. Here's Zorn. I will begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now. For the final stage of the scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 9. Farming is... oh, okay. There are 7, so they need to increase it by 2. When you can join Nita, Your Majesty. Oh, I'd love to join Nita. Honestly, Nita sounds like such a fun place. You guys get to drink, and you guys have fun. You have parties. Oh, golden choice. Let's get rid of veto, I guess. Or, yeah. We don't need veto. We can do a golden choice. Yeah. I'll no longer be anti-democracy. I will give you gold instead. Gold democracy. Everybody is kung fu fighting. What is happening? Ever since Grandy Creative Chaos's spectacularly popular trial by combat, arrested nobles and peasants alike are demanding similar trials. It's on the rage. Thanks, Creative Chaos. Is it a problem? A lot more people are dying than usual. I suppose it's up to you whether you think that's a problem, Your Majesty. So we can ban duels and trial by combat. We can encourage trial by combat as an alternate justice system. We can press criminals into the military instead. What are you guys thinking? B, says Creative Chaos. Tar says B. King Ezra says C. Encourage. Military is fun, but you could encourage it. Need a C to bolster our ranks? You could go C to increase military. Heal says B. Yes. Datar says B. Fairy says C. Need a C, says Justinian. Creative Chaos says B. Okay, you guys need to come together on this because it seems like Nita is split. Does the Grandies have any input too? I think we could have an unbeatable military, says King Israel. B it is then. Zephyrius. Alright, need a C. Okay, you guys have switched. You guys have flip-flopped. Overshade said B, now he's going C. And then everyone... What? Okay. B. We can have military, or we can have fun, and, well, just not even changing really anything. We're just encouraging more trial by combat. Tar says B. Ray says B. I think the criminals in the army will be a problem. That's true, just a casual business. You are right. I'll just do a call for... We need C, says Overshade. Okay. I'm going to put a golden choice on C. B says, I think the B will help the South, says Big G's. Here's essay. C and hold the grades back and have military. Oh, I see. We have criminals in the government, says Kyo. Creative Chaos says B. Okay. Whatever you guys decide. Seems like C is the favored. The Grandies want B, it seems. The Grandies could have B. I say C. Heal, Zatar, and Creative Chaos went B. Just a casual businessman wants to ban duels. Makes sense. Too much killing. Really. kind of understand all of them. Continue. From now on, anyone who asks for trial by combat will get exactly what they want, except they'll be fighting the kingdom's enemies to earn their freedom, followed by many combats, if you will. Oh. Civility is now united, the Norse military is now unbeatable. The East is now strong, the South is now capable. You can't do that. Those duels are sacred, an ancient tradition in the South side. You make a mockery of them just because a few criminals find the legal loophole. That's your problem, not ours. Grandies are now furious. Nita has 16 pretty high military. Shoddy, let's do shoddy weapons. What is this about? The latest batch of weapons delivered to the army in the north is unacceptable, Your Majesty. We can't train our soldiers because the blades break like glass when they hit a sack of straw. Is there an issue with our supplier? Damn right there is. The last 4 batches have been like this. Okay. Say there's nothing we can do, which will lower the military. We can pay for new weapons at the treasury's expense, which will lower my treasury, increase military. We can order the watch to hunt down and punish the supplier, which will increase authority. The chiefs want to lower authority, so they would probably go. They wouldn't go C. Hill says B. He says C. Justin Ketchman says A. Oh no, that was later. Overshade says go B. You need to go B. Hero says B. Gamble on B to lower the impact. You're a genius, Big Cheese. Okay. I'll do a royal gamble on B so it won't hit me as hard. And then you guys can have that. We will pay for the new weapons at the treasury's expense. Seems like it. Just a casual businessman has voted B2. I feel bad for the Grandies. They're kind of being excluded. Since there's just this big block of Nita. But it'd be quite the underdog story if they won. As promised, you pay for thousands of shiny new weapons to be delivered to the north. Oh. Wait, that just went all to the north? Okay. Treasury is now... Yeah, okay, now it's 842. Military can't go any higher than north. I thank you. I wasn't made Nita's deputy of all things possible and impossible for nothing. Oh, okay. Thank you, Big Cheese. I appreciate it. Well, you expect them personally to ensure their quality, though you're not sure what you're looking for. Wow, this sword's really shiny. It must be a good sword. All present and correct, Your Majesty. Halberds, glaives, battle axes, flails, flanged mages, non-flanged mages, horsemen's picks, footmen's picks, morning stars, quarter staffs, half staffs, full staffs, and dozens of different kinds of swords. List the swords. Very good. List the swords. What does that do? Just name the swords too. Tell me the swords. Long swords, short swords, regular linked swords, cutlasses, scimitars, arming swords, harming swords, unexpectedly charming swords. Oh, falchions, rapiers, sabers, great swords, good swords, neutral swords, absolute bastard swords. What? That's amazing. Very good, Marshall. You have no idea what half of those are. Hopefully it's just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. Making a beatbox. I can't beatbox, but I wish I could. The sword song. We should make a song out of that. I want an absolute bastard sword. Kyo says rebel. Did you guys rebel yet? Not quite. Since you were invited to the 9th of 7 pyres, your relationship with Grandies have deteriorated significantly. Safe to assume you're no longer welcome in the South. What? Oh, because the defiance is so high. That's not cool. Come on, guys, you invited me. I was gonna pay for a pyre. No. They uninvited me. Those rascals. You can't uninvite the king. That's not nice at all. Dire straits and tough times are happening in the north. That's a meme on itself. Just the north. Dire straits and tough times. Should cruel tax them for that, maybe. Let's look at the dire straits. Your Majesty, we're broke. Can't even afford to pay our sweepers. The capital streets are overflowing with trash. What can we do? Unfortunately, Chief Heel has offered to lend a hand. Oh, Chief. The North is with you, Your Highness. If we can help this beautiful city, we will. Oh, Heel, you're nice. We can host a street festival for the northern merchants. Okay, that's probably not going to work out. Strongly encourage donations from wealthy chiefs. Or we can... The king requires no help. What do the chiefs offer? Nita's gonna help you again. If you guys want to, I'd love the money. Zatar says need to go B. Zatar, that's the first time you sided with me, I think. Oh, you sided with me a couple times before. Thank you, Zatar. Fairy says need to go C. I don't need no help. I could go Royal Gamble C, and then I wouldn't need help. Do we do a Royal Gamble on C? So that way I can, like, dig my way out of it, and you guys also get your authority down? I think C is the smartest option. Because the Chiefs will be happy with that, and I will be happy with that. Wizard says I'm fine with it. Yeah, rolling. Okay. We'll do C. The king requires no help. You guys will get your lower authority, and I will get my money. Zatar goes B. Yay. I like this music. I love it. Oh, Zatar probably wants the Defiance. I didn't even think about that. I keep forgetting he's a Defiance freak. No, he's fine. The South can rebel so we can kill them. They might rebel, they might not. That's up to them. We'll see if they rebel. The capital city soon attracts the reputation as a filthy garbage heap. Oh, its streets are overrun with rats and disease. The nobles whisper that the king can't even keep his own backyard clean. Oops. The only grandee now, I think. Oh, are you just a casual businessman? Is Kyo not in the chat anymore? He may have left. I don't know. I kind of understand. Being a grandee is not terribly fun. Maybe the grandee should join up with Nita. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. I mean, if just a casual businessman is the only grandee now, then Kyo's still here? He is the only grandee, then I guess Grandees is now part of Nita, since he is a member. He was just here, I thought. He may have been. I'm not sure. Quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. If I die, I ask the crown to be filled too. Yeah, son. Why not? Why is it the less I thought? You know, it's just unite even before ambition. Yeah, I mean, I don't really even need my ambition. The silence continues, accepting a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause stretch out over to a remit, there is a sporadic pause. The nobles don't appreciate you including a lowborn into the royal family, but whatever they like it or not, by designating her, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. We're now peaceful. Everyone's kind of angry. Kyo is here. He's asking to rebel. Wolf Warrior's here. Your Majesty, may I be the first one to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is his name? Oh, he's back. He wants to rebel. Wood the Second. Thank the gods, your greatness. I'm sure little Wood the Second will grow up to be a chief off the old block. Oh, farming is decreased, don't it? Oh, no, they still need farming. Okay, nice. Yeah. I don't even really want my ambition. I want the counts to win. Because I get to be immortal. Tough times. Heal. Hey, Your Majesty, we've fallen upon hard times. Weren't you just offering me help? Why are you offering me help if you're on tough times? Our common folk are flocking to the south, and we're running out of workers. Your common folk are going to the south? Why is that? It's creative chaos. It's no surprise the south is just a better place to live. Oh, in the scorching desert. Can the council help the north in its time of need? We can donate treasury money to the northern peasants. We can enact a tithe on the south to raise money for the chiefs. We can leave them to deal with their own problem. What could that be? Nita lands are a paradise. Yeah. We leave them to deal with it. They'll increase in trade and farming. Nita C. Yeah, Nita C sounds good, right? Or does that increase trade and farming for the grandees? Who's that increase for? This is for the south, or for the this is for the north, right? C is grandee, says King Ezreal. Yeah, is that going to increase the farming and trade of the grandee since peasants are moving down there and we're not helping the north? Or does the north make a comeback? I'm confused. Wizard says, I think C is grandees. I don't mind donating money. I just will be back in the red. Overshade says, need to go C. Okay, everyone wants to go C. Help north. I'm fine with helping the north. C help grandees. Wizard says need A. Oh, I don't know. I'll just... A and B helps the north and C helps the south. I'm fine with doing A. I don't know. Either I do that or I do a call for unity. I have no idea on C. I'm not sure. Overshade, are you still wanting to go C? Because if you go C, I'll do a call for unity. Maybe, because I don't know where you guys want to go. Nah, A. Okay. Okay. I'll go golden choice A then. Oh, I guess we could have gone B. Tax the south, I didn't realize that. Oh well. We need that stat. We need to bring that stats up. Bring up farming. I'd rather bring up stats than... I need a new longboat. Okay? Aren't you supposed to be spending money on your nation? Are we just doing this because Overshade needs a new longboat? He's like, ah, peasants are leaving. Now I can't build my new longboat. Here's Heal. Can't tell you what this means to the north, your greatness. Okay. Farming's not sufficient. Oof. Treasurers help you arrange payment to be made to the peasants who remain in the north. The peasants have full bellies and farms thrive. Okay. North is a pretty nice place to live. Season. Okay, so the Chiefs want a lower authority. The theater would be a good pick for them. Lowering trade, they just increase trade. Why would they do Thieves Guild? Increase farming. The accounts want to increase farming, so C is good. Cathedral increase faith. They don't really need faith. Raise authority. There's also authority. That's if they want to counteract the Chiefs, if the Grandees do. They can also lower stability, which is what the Grandees want. So A, C, and F are all things that go for goals. Ferry says C and A. I'll let you guys vote. Or what is this? Fund? Yeah. I'll let you guys fund. Wolf Warrior put 1,000 on A. He's put 50 on C. Tatar put 950 on C. Wizard put 400 or 200 on A and 200 on C. Just a casual businessman said, well, GG. Justinian puts 1,500 on A. Weaver Ferris puts 2,800 on C. King Irizil says, I'm the richest in this dynasty and the poorest in the other one. Yeah, you are, aren't you? 4,700. Yeah. You're doing quite well for yourself here. Okay, wow. 4,000 on the aqueduct. 2,700 on the theater. I don't think the Grandees are gonna vote any money in. I think the chief's just out. Justinian says, I need to go. Are you going, Justinian? Thank you for joining us, Justinian. Everyone say goodbye to Justinian. He's a good sport. Chief won. I guess they did. What the Wizard in the Bear event now, says King Israel. We got a new Scotland Hall. What happened? Thank you for joining us, Justinian. It was good having you. Bye. I think they did win. Rumblings of change. The council session starts like any other. You're supposed to be debating farming subsidies with Sai and the other grandees, but chiefs are nowhere to be seen. Well, I suppose we should wait for them, Sai. Ah, they're probably drunk in a ditch, says Sai. Two palaces destroyed with a bang. Yeah. Please, your holiness, let us begin without them. I doubt they will have anything useful to contribute anyways. You stand up to address your nobles. Just as you're about to call the council into session, there's a wobble. Not a little wobble, mind you. This entire building is shaking wobble. Did anyone else feel that? Yes, the ninth preserve us. Was that... Before she can say anything more, there's another wobble, this time more violent and loud. The chandeliers jingle and shake madly. A crack in the masonry appears in a nearby column, then travels up, all the way to the arch ceiling. The stone column splits and starts to fall. Your Majesty, watch out! Those are load-bearing columns, says the chief art. What are you doing here? Load-bearing columns. Should we dive out of the way or stand beneath the pillar? Stand, says Alfarius. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe in the chief architect. Should evacuate the king and induct him in Anita's vampire division. Alfarius says stand. Does anyone else know what happens, maybe, or has an opinion on what I should do? He is killing you, so just a casual businessman says dive. Alfarius says yes, move. Dive out of the way. I'm gonna believe in just a casual businessman. I'm gonna dive. Dive. A great slab of stone shatters the marble flooring where you've just been standing a moment ago. Everyone descends into panic, shouting and running for the exit. Only your chief architect stands still, wailing loudly to anyone who will hear. The palace! Who could do this to my beautiful palace? Okay. You dying anyways, yeah. King Israel, probably right. Oh. I must go back for Wood the Second. You rush towards the stairs, ignoring the cries of your nobles and advisors. You have to make sure your heir is safe. The palace is still shaking. Just as you're about to climb up the stairs to find Wood II, there's another rumble from deep below. In the distance. Is that a sound? Is that the sound of a horn? The masonry is coming apart at an alarming rate. Chunks of rock are falling on your head even as you try to duck and run for cover. That's when it hits you. Actually, there's two things that hit you at once. The first is the realization that the chiefs have usurped you in the most destructive way possible. The second is a big stone slab. Everything goes dark. Mother? You finally come to. Someone has lifted you off the rubble, your shaking body. Through blurred vision, you make out a figure. Chief Toby II. Gods, you're alive! Praise Morgana! He laughs heartily. Now I can finish you off myself, says Toby. Glad to help, your majesty. Guilty of Wood II. Yeah, he died. What should we say? We can say, no wait, where's Kistrid? I don't care about my wife. What happened to my son? Get it over with then. How'd you do it? Glad to help, your majesty. Deserved it. Playing golf and dance. Son I shall protect. I will say, I guess get it over with is the most chief thing to do. As for your son? What happened to my son? Collapsing buildings aren't good for the health of young children. A shame it had to be this way. Oh, can I ask? Perhaps we can come to an agreement. What should we do? Can ask. I don't think the chiefs will accept an agreement. Or if you're going to kill me, you get it over with. Yeah, the north is cold. Kill me already. Yeah. Overshade asked for an agreement. I don't know if I should beg for my life. I feel like begging for my life. Okay, a lot of people are saying ask for agreement. Okay. Deal. Perhaps we can come to an agreement. I think not. Laskar will be better ruler than you could ever hope to be, Wood. And this is last loose end. His axe rises into the sky, glints in the sunlight, then falls. Alright. King Wood's dramatic demise passed into the northern legend. Whether a tyrant rises in the capital, the chiefs smirk and pray to Odheld. The grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Akerta in their rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. With their plan in tatters, the counts retreat into their castle Sabrood. Their olive branch was rejected. No, I accepted! Go on, the secret of eternity. That they had guarded for eons, they would not be so kind again. With their spectacular destruction of the palace, the chiefs quite literally squashed anyone who could claim the throne. Anyone except, of course, Laxel, who was crowned atop a heap of rubble the very next day, but his reign is a story for another time. So we get to play as Escal. GG Nita. Yep, Nita, you did good. Nita win. Wood the Crushed. Let's go. 2 years and 6 months. The richest noble was King Israel. Second. The poorest noble was Creative Chaos. Wow. GG another round. I haven't eaten all day. I'm kind of feeling like I may go get something to eat, so we may stop here. We did good. Sorry, I probably can't go another round. I may stream later tonight, but I may not do King of the Castle just to keep our schedule. Now that the former king eat. Alright, thank you, Farius. I appreciate you guys being here. I really enjoyed it. That was a good game. And well done, the Chiefs. That's pretty awesome. My palace is destroyed again in a row, so I appreciate y'all having here. Send Discord link? Yeah, I can send a Discord link. Your email? Thank you. Invite people. Copy link. Thank you, King Israel. I appreciate it. You mean Nita, right? Yeah. Good job, Nita. You guys did good. Your alliance together brought me down. Now the counts and the Chiefs win. Wizard Moore says, thanks for the fun stream. Hey, I appreciate it, Wizard. I loved having y'all here. That's the link to the Discord that we'll be building up. There's not much there right now, and I still need to mess with stuff since Overshade says he can't see everything. So I'll do some editing after I eat and see if I can make it good or get everything working. Appreciate you guys being here and participating. Y'all all have a good day. Thank you. Love the good RP. Yeah, of course. I love the RP. You guys are really good at that. It's really fun. Alright, I'll end the stream. Thank you guys once again. Bye. I'll stream.